What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you some Battlefield 4 gameplay going on. There in the background is just some random gameplay. Though I think I do pretty good. Might be entertaining to watch. I think it'll be entertaining to watch. But let's get to the main purpose of this video, and that is, well, actually quite a lot of things. There's a lot. We've got a Battlelog update. We've got a Battlefield kind of a... We're going to keep you posted on how we're fixing the game type of thing, which to me is very important because I do think that the game is fairly broken in a lot of key aspects. So this is a good thing what they're doing. But also, let's get right to this very first thing, and that is this whole mystery that's been going on. Now, there's some theories out there about some Megalodon that JackFrag was talking about. You guys can check his channel out and watch that video. But I'm going to summarize the actual thing that you can work on right now, the thing that we know is real, and that is this new assignment that has come up. Now, you are going to have to be a premium user. You know, console, PC, it don't matter, but you are going to have to be a premium user to do this. Now, it's still pretty interesting to check out. So, what you need to do is go on to Battlelog. Now, I know a lot of you console guys might not be as familiar with Battlelog. You haven't had to use it like the PC guys. This is our server systems and things like that. But maybe you've gone on to look at your friends list and missions and, you know, looking at the leaderboard, the geo leaderboard, and that is actually where we're going to be going. So go to the Battlelog, log in. I'm not going to tell you step by step how to do this if you guys haven't done it. It's pretty simple. It's like every other website that exists out there. So go to the leaderboards tab. Alright, click on that, and then scroll on down, and I've got an image here showing you what it'll look like. Well, this is what it looks like on my end, but scroll on down to the very bottom left part of the page. Now, I'll put an arrow in here. That little skull icon, click on that, and that's going to show you a data page. Now, this is what the data page looks like for me because I have actually completed it. Yours will look slightly different in terms of the details being said, but it's going to look like this. It's going to show you, current user, whatever your Battlelog name is. Premium user identified. So if you're not a premium user, it's going to kick you out at this point. Alright, so all this other crap means nothing. I've looked at it. These are actual terminology for computer codes. Some of these things like ATA, these are types of hard disk, it says in there. These are some random hardware and software terminology, but it might mean something. I doubt it. But it's going to ask you to enter a passcode. All right, this passcode is in one word, no spaces. All right, you need to enter bump in the night. BUMPINTHENIGHT. Hopefully I actually spelled it correctly there. Sounded good in my head. All right, you're going to enter that in as the passcode and then hit enter. And it's going to do some more crazy things and say, voila, you have been introduced, or you now gained access to Phantom Program. And this ties into one of the one of the new assignments. And then just go ahead and in the top right, there's going to be an X, exit out, because it says await further instructions or whatever. Don't just literally sit there and wait for something, because I don't think anything happens. So yeah, hit the X in the top right, and then that is going to close that down. And now go to your assignments tab, scroll down to the gold section, and you'll see this cool Phantom Prospect thing. It's got a skull, a gold skull with a chrome or silver or whatever skull mask thing, and you can now see the actual requirements used to get it. 200 kills with assault rifles, 200 main battle tank kills. You can be anything. You can even be the gunner. You don't actually have to be the driver of the main battle tank. And then get a 300-meter headshot. You're probably going to get that with a sniper rifle. Thing is, I didn't. I was trying to get it on a real small map. I was noticing the headshots I was getting were only like 75 marksman thing awards, so it wasn't long enough. We went into a rush match. I'm driving my tank with the Sabot rounds and staff rounds. I think I actually got a headshot with that Sabot, because at no point was I sniping that round, but I finished the round and I saw I had 300 out of 300, and since then I have had 300 out of 300. So you don't have to get this all in one round, and you can get it with any headshot. If it's a pistol headshot, obviously knife, you're not going to headshot someone at knife range for 300 meter, but tank rounds, anything like that, as long as you get that headshot. So hopefully you'll get lucky like me. But look at those dog tags. They look really, really cool. So yeah, work on that. And is there a Megalodon? I don't know. It would be really, really cool. I love the Easter egg stuff that DICE does with their games, so I'm excited to see what does happen. Yeah, so let's move on to what the other announcements were. Now, the Battlelog changes, not going to go into too much depth for them. This is a PC pretty much specific for most of these things. There are some things in there for like missions for the Xbox 360 and PS3 and things like that, but awesome news for PC guys is now you can actually filter the server listing by DLC. Now, while there is only one DLC out, if you're trying to play with buddies that don't have access to it, or you want to just play things, servers that are all DLC, you can just toggle China Rising DLC, and there you go. Now you've got access to all that. So go ahead. I'll have a link to the blog post. Well, it's actually just a Battlelog forum post, not really the Battlefield blog, but yeah, that will be listed in the video description below. You can go and read some of those things. Nothing crazy, nothing game-changing, except for PC users. That is pretty darn nice. Now, moving on, Battlelog, another Battlelog edition. Again, not blog. I don't know why they're not doing these through the Battlefield blog, but I will have a link to this, and this is introducing the Battlefield 4 Top Issues Tracker. And what this is just a running list. They're going to keep it updated with all the bugs, big bugs. These are top issues, and it's going to tell what the name of the bug is, and you could pretty much tell what it is based on the title of the bug. It's going to tell you what platforms it's on, whether it's all or next-gen titles, or PC only, or whatever it may be, and then the status. And there are 3 different statuses, whatever it is. There is fixing, which means they know what is causing this bug. They've gotten to the point where they can actually recreate this bug, so now they're working on the code and all the programming to actually fix the bug or glitch or whatever it may be. Then there is fix live. That means it has happened. It has come out in a patch and it has been fixed. So hopefully we're going to see a lot of fix lives in there in due time. And then there is investigating. That means they know that this bug exists, but they don't know what is causing it. They can't recreate it. Things like that. They have to be able to recreate these bugs to be able to fix them, because they have to know what's causing it. That would be the aspect of recreating it. So if you guys know of bugs, recently one dude actually uploaded a thing on Reddit talking about the SoFlam teleportation glitch, and it apparently also happens with the Mavs and Tugs or something, or the engineer EOD bot maybe, but it's definitely happening with the SoFlam. You can plant the SoFlam on a flag capture point in Conquest, run wherever you want on the map, and the second you go to access your SoFlam so that it's, again, being manually controlled by yourself, it's almost as if it transports your physical being to that location, and you can actually capture that point. So if you don't see how that's game-breaking, well, then keep thinking about it, because it'll make sense at some point. But that is a huge game-breaking thing, and his only method is by posting on YouTube and to Reddit, because the Battlelog forums are just mass chaos with admins that suck, and with things just being constantly posted so fast. You could post something really important and it instantly just get pushed to the bottom of the barrel, and nobody ever respond, and because you can't bump your own posts, it just gets lost in oblivion. So that's how he's trying. There's no way for us to actually report bugs. So until then, you've got to be able to make like a high quality explanation YouTube video, like what we did with the whole glitch with people's headshot multipliers counting too much, leading to the insta-kill glitch. JackFrags and some other people did some really dedicated, really detailed videos to that, and that got fixed really quick. So that's what we've got to do. We have to show them how to recreate these things. We have to be calm and explain it and things like that. So check that out, guys. It shows some of the things listed in there, and one of the ones that I am very interested in is the where is it? Hit markers and crosshairs sometimes disappear, and it is on the PC platform. They do specify that is only on PC, and oh god, it happens to me all the time, and it's very aggravating when you don't know that your crosshair's gone away, but you zoom in and you start shooting at people and you don't get your hit markers. You think you're missing, you think you're lagging, but really you're just not seeing hit markers. It's very aggravating, but I'm just so ecstatic to see that it is on there. Sadly, it is investigating. They're not currently fixing it. They don't know what is the cause. So guys, check that out. And know that DICE is, in fact, trying to fix the game. Hopefully it gets fixed soon for our sake and theirs. It needs to get fixed. Yeah, hopefully that does happen. So hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay going on there in the background. Hope you've enjoyed these 3 things that I've now brought to your attention. Hopefully new. Maybe you've heard it from elsewhere. But hey, I'm just passing on the information, trying to make your guys' lives easier to get all of this crazy stuff that's going on in this video game industry that we live and play in now. So hope you guys have enjoyed all of it. Have a good one. Ta-ta.